It's time for you to go.
Freedom is truly the thing that we're all searching for.
Financial news, trading, and investing all in one place, but also in a language and in words and cultural references that you can actually understand.
And this is one of the reasons why I'm super excited about the Money Matrix.
Done by people who actually do it, who actually live it, and who are actually professionals.
Because we're going to be showing you how to actually make money on your own terms whenever you want.
So, I encourage you to join us on the Money Matrix, where you can learn, potentially earn, and return that knowledge and game and potentially money to your family.
And that is truly what we all want. It's not more money, it's actually freedom.
Good morning and welcome to the Money Matrix. I'm Dion Pouncil.
And I'm Dominique, Broadway. Welcome to another very amazing day in the markets. Friendly reminder that investing and trading should happen at your own risk. So please do your own research before making any trading or investing decisions.
Yes, absolutely. So today is a huge day in economic news as the entire market awaits the Fed's announcement of what they're going to do on interest rates. That news and press conference starts at 2 p.m. today.
Yes, and last night was a very exciting evening for earnings. So really excited to talk about all of the announcements and if people hit their revenue expectations or not.
Yeah, so the S&P closed nearly flat yesterday. The Dow Jones was up 0.3% and the NASDAQ fell 0.6% as everybody was awaiting the news that is coming out today. So we expect for the markets to be a little flat earlier in the day and for a pretty volatile afternoon for a lot of trading based around that news. Now, analysts have priced in that it's about a 97% probability that the Fed will not make interest rates cuts on this particular occasion, but they are interested to see what is going to happen at the post-meeting announcement of what the future outlook of the announcement will be, because this is the first announcement of 2024. So they want to see how the Fed is approaching interest rates cuts this year with the overall outlook that will be announced in the post-announcement.
Yeah,
statement.
like people have been waiting all week. I mean, it's Wednesday.
Yes.
People have been waiting all week for this Fed chair announcement today at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In other news, Alphabet and Microsoft were two of many major companies that released their earnings yesterday evening. Alphabet, which is also Google, their shares dropped more than 5%, while Microsoft slipped 1.6% after they both posted their quarterly earnings. Now, interestingly enough, both of them actually beat their revenue expectations. However, the ad revenue for Alphabet came in a little short of analyst expectations. And Microsoft right now is currently down about $2.84 a share, and Alphabet is currently down about $8.78 a share. So it's always interesting when companies do beat their revenue expectations, but the analysts still aren't happy about it.
Yeah, the markets will do what the markets are going to do, okay?
Sure.
In some global news, the largest company in the world, the Saudi Aramco oil company, has announced that they're going to be reviving their share sales. So about 4 years ago, they raised $30 billion. It was the first time they had ever raised any outside or public money. This is a multi-trillion-dollar company, and they offered shares 4 years ago and raised $30 billion. And now, based off where they are today, they're announcing that they are going to be interested in doing another raise. So something to keep our eye on, especially around the oil and energy markets.
So another major thing that happened yesterday after the market closed was Walmart. Walmart announced that they're doing a 3-4-1 share split, which is really exciting. So for every 1 share of Walmart, now you will have 3, and the price does change accordingly. So this stock split will take place February the 23rd, which is my mom's birthday, 2024. So if you already have, or if you're purchasing shares of Walmart, you'll purchase them as they are now. And then I think typically by the following market day after February 23rd, you will see that you will see that 3-to-1 split occur.
Okay, so going back to the heirs, because this has been top news basically for the top of the year, Boeing did slightly miss their earnings in Q4, adjusted loss per share 47 cents versus the 78 cent that analysts projected. But keep in mind that those numbers are from the last 3 months of 2023. And those earning reports of 2024 will come out in April. Okay, so all the things that's going on with Boeing now since the January 5th door incident will be reported in April based off of the Q1 earning reports. But Boeing did miss the mark in Q4, so it's going to be interesting to see if they recover from this, a Q4 loss and now some Q1 struggles, as the major aircraft developer or builder is having a rough start to 2024.
Yeah, and surprisingly, they're actually up $3.66 pre-market. But I agree with you. I don't know how they are going to be able to fare after having probably 2 down quarters.
Yeah,
so, totally agree with you on that.
UPS is cutting 12,000 jobs. This is coming from the CEO, Carol Tome, said the layoffs will save the shipping giant about $1 billion in cost as compared to their 2023, which they said that was kind of unique and disappointing to them as they lost some global market share. So another thing to keep eye on, the tech industry is having major layoffs and now is starting to see across different industries. So we definitely want to stay in tune with what is going on the jobs, unemployment, and things like that, as those things have a direct effect on markets and people. But the everyday person who doesn't know anything about investing or trading needs to have some type of skill set that they're able to generate income and revenue for themselves and not be dependent on these companies, because the companies are going to do what's best for the company. And especially if they're public, they have shareholders to answer to, and that's what they're going to be optimizing for.
Wow. Yeah, I feel like that's something that people have said numerous times, talking about the importance of 7 streams of income. I feel like 7 streams sometimes doesn't matter if you can't get 1 stream down, but also just having the knowledge to be able to at least have that second stream is something that we've been talking about the importance of for a long time, but it's really starting to show more and more.
Absolutely.
Another major earning that actually happened this morning before the opening bell, I think actually maybe about 20 minutes ago, was Novo Nordisk, and they reported their earnings this morning as anticipated. Their revenue, or profit, not revenue, but profit, is up 62%. That's huge. There's a big difference between revenue and profit. Their profit is up 62%. As you guys probably know about Novo, or you may not know about Novo Nordisk, such a hard word to say. They are the creator of Ozempic, and Ozempic is the diabetic medicine, but now everyone's using it for weight loss purposes, and they are skyrocketing. So their shares are actually up about $2.96. They previously were up as high as $3.30. They're trading around $111.98 this morning from that news.
Yes.
So,
and shout out to everybody who may have added it to their portfolio, as we called it out literally on the first day of the year, as we had our 2024 watch list special show. So we added Novo, and at the end of every month, we're going to show. Actually, today is the last day of the month. We're going to show the returns, the monthly returns of our watch list to see in real time our picks from the top of the year, how they're performing month over month. And at the end of the year, we will see, what the numbers say. Okay. In other news, Elon Musk is just kind of having some battles, both corporately and personally. A judge in Delaware voided his 2018 Tesla compensation package that was worth $56 billion.
Boo-hoo.
So now he not only a couple days ago no longer the richest man in the world, Tesla had missed some numbers, and now the Delaware judge said that the board didn't even look like they negotiated with Elon on that compensation package. And maybe it was because they didn't believe that they would hit the numbers that he projected, and they did and exceeded it. And wherever you believed he should or should not get the compensation package, the judge submitted a 200-page report on why that compensation package should be voided.
That judge had time, okay? Yeah. He had time.
And so immediately after the announcement, Elon took to X and posted nobody should incorporate their companies in Delaware. So interesting to see, because there have been some battles between Delaware and Wyoming and Nevada as people look to incorporate their companies and things like that. And so Delaware used to be the #1 go-to for a lot of the startup industry. So it's going to be interesting to see now, because everybody in the startup world is looking to, accomplish Elon Musk type of success. And if they feel like the places that they're incorporating their companies are not beneficial to them, you could see a mass exodus out of Delaware, and this could be the beginning of the turn of that tide.
It probably will. I know last year I started using Wyoming myself, so I'm with you, Elon, on that. And sorry about that $100-something billion loss of income.
56 billion.
Oh my gosh, what a loss of income there is.
That's a lot of money.
So let's talk about Starbucks really quickly. I'm actually a little disappointed, because I personally had puts in Starbucks. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I was anticipating their stock to fall. They definitely missed their earnings and their sales, because they had a really, really, really tough quarter. As y'all know, they were saying a bunch of stuff that people didn't like. People were literally boycotting Starbucks, and it obviously affected their sales. But surprisingly, they're actually up 4.8% this morning. I'm kind of annoyed by it. It's one of those situations where it's like, y'all clearly didn't make enough money. Why is your stock price up? But anyway, I do think that the stock will turn around, but they're actually up 4.77% this morning, which is about $4.49. They're trading around $98.57.
Interesting. And then I know you love your Starbucks.
I do like my Starbucks, but I'm mad at them right now.
Yeah. Sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. Okay, so now we're going to roll into our Beat the Bell segment as we do some market analysis, and we're going to start with the global numbers of what's been going on. So starting off in the Asian market, the Asian Dow was up 0.54%, the Nikkei 225 up 0.61%, the Hang Seng Index down 1.39%, Shanghai down 1.48%, the Sensex up 0.86%, and the Singapore down 0.09%.
Love that. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. I just thought about Singapore. I love Singapore.
Oh, yeah. We had some good times in Singapore.
We did. Good time. Okay. U.S. equities. How are they doing this morning? So our Dow is up 0.35%. Our S&P 500 is down 0.06%. And the NASDAQ is down 0.76%. The VIX is also down 0.53%. Gold is up 0.40%. Gold all in my chain.
Hey.
Oil is down 0.63%. So very mixed this morning as we're waiting this important meeting at 2.
Yeah, interesting, because the futures are mixed as well. So the Dow Jones was up 11%, S&P 500 down 0.57%, the NASDAQ futures down 1.12%, Gold up 0.45%, silver up 0.11%, and crude oil down 0.66%. Okay. And crude oil. And hopping right over into the Forex markets, the euro is up 20%, the yen down 0.15%, the pound, Great British pound, is up 1.13%, Australian dollar is up 0.05%, the DXY index is down 0.11%, and the Wall Street Journal dollar index is down 0.14%. Okay, rounded it out with the cryptos.
Yes, crypto markets. Hopefully, also let us know if our sound is okay. I saw a couple people say there might be an echo, so I just wanted to make sure that we're good there. Yes, crypto. All right, going into the crypto markets, all down this morning. It's red. Bitcoin is down 2.27%, trading around $42,591. Ethereum is down 3.33%, trading around $2,399. Also, Litecoin is also down 1.33%, trading around $67.47.
Yeah, and another crypto to always keep our eye on, XRP. XRP, they always kind of be around the banking and regulation of crypto. So there, as regulation talks go, so kind of does their coin pricing go. They're down 2.96% today. And we called out at the beginning of the week that there will potentially be some more selling pressure, and we are in that sell side swing trade. So we will take an eye on that when we get into the crypto markets. All right. Now hopping over into some chart analysis. Let's see where we are on our trades from the swing trades of last week and the day trades of this week. Keeping in mind, we were not live yesterday trading, but every time we are live, keep in mind it is recorded and it's posted on YouTube immediately. So you can watch the recordings and see what we said throughout the day, and you can share the videos, tell a friend, okay? So our trades from last week on the swing side, we're still in Netflix. We're up $7,900. It did reach $9,000 on yesterday. I wasn't in to be able to adjust the stop loss. So we're at 7,900 right now. Once it gets back up to 9,000, I will adjust the stop loss to 8,000 and lock in those profits. Okay. Tesla, we called out Tesla Monday morning and it popped. So if you got into Tesla, congratulations. If you're still holding it, whether it's a swing day trade or swing trade, congratulations. We got in that on Monday morning and called that as well. All right. We did add to our position on Nancy. We were down $17 on Monday and now we're up 39. All right. So a really good turnaround there. Path, we're up 141. Novo, we know, just announced that they popped up 69%. We're up 239 on Novo. VTI 526, and the spiders were up 640. Now our BlackRock long is still down about $1,000. However, that is one of the stocks on our watch list, so we're okay with holding that. If it hits our 5% rule, cool. Everything that is red right now, it literally still hasn't hit our stop loss. So our stop loss is at 0.5%. We never really risk more than 5% on an individual trade. And Palantir, Ethereum is coming down, and the Qs, right? So these are okay because all of these are on our watch list. We're okay with holding them long term, and still we're only risking 5% to see those. So it hasn't stopped us out. So they're still battling, and we will see if they turn around like these other ones. Okay. So we are up net 8,300 so far based off of all of these trades, and we will see what analysis we do for today. Okay. So quickly looking at the 1 hour for anything on the watch list, we can see coming up at the top of the hour if we're going to get into any positions. All right. We'll go through the first half now. BlackRock, no. IBM, we got a buy signal, so we may be buy side IBM. All right. Top of the hour. Nancy, no. Cruise, no. Twilio, very close to a sell signal on Twilio, so we'll keep our eye on Twilio at the top of the hour. See if we're going to get in the sell side trade on Twilio for today. Roblox, no. The Qs, we're already in a buy and holding, okay? Path, very close to a potential buy signal on path. All right. Novo, we're already in this buy signal, riding that ride. And NVIDIA, we are already got paid off of this buy signal, okay? So for the first half of the watch list, right now we're looking at a potential Twilio short, okay, for the top of the hour.
Okay.
All right. Now heading over into the futures, we know the 1 week has been bullish. 1 day just got a sell signal on the NASDAQ. So that is interesting to see. We could be potentially short side bias on the NASDAQ for longer term. And this could be something interesting around the afternoon session when the news starts to come in. The 4 hour is also in the middle of a down signal. All right, that came in on Tuesday. 2 hour is in a sell signal since yesterday at 10 a.m. And the 1 hour just got a sell signal. So we're going to be sell side bias on the NASDAQ today based off of all that news. So in the shorter time frames, if we see some push up on the buy side, the 15-minute just got a sell as well. So we're sell side bias. We will wait to see if there are any charge ups. And when we do, we will look to enter into some sales on the NASDAQ. We're going to be bearish on the NASDAQ today. We're also going to look at oil and the energy markets. On the 1 day, it's in the middle of a buy trend. So longer term buy side bias on the oil. The 4 hour just got a sell. 2 hour is in a sell. And 1 hour is close to a buy. So oil is kind of mixed. Longer term, if you're looking for 2 hours or longer, I would probably be, what did we say on the 1 day? It is in a long, okay? Short term, sell side on the oil. Longer term, 2 to 4 hours, we would be buy side bias on oil. Shorter term, short side bias on oil. Going over to gold. So we've looked at equities futures, we've looked at energy futures, now we're looking at metal futures. All right, gold on the 1 day is in the middle of a buy signal. 4 hours in the middle of a buy signal. 2 hours in the middle of the buy signal. So we're going to be long gold throughout the day, okay, which also makes sense because the equities are down, so people tend to flee equities and go into gold and fixed. All right, and then the last one we're going to look at the 10-year interest rates today. All right, so on the 1 day, we got a buy signal, which makes sense. The equities are down. They're typically inverted with the interest rate. So this tells me it's a high probability that the equities will be down today and the interest rates will be up. Interest rates we're going to be bullish on interest rates. 1 hour is bullish. The 4 hour is in the middle of a bull run. And the 2 hour is also in the middle of a bull run. Okay, so short equities, long gold, long interest rates, short oil on the short term, and potentially long oil on the long term. So those are our future update and analysis and what we're going to do. What are you seeing over there in the stock and options market, Dominique?
Yes. So, and good morning to everyone. I see the chat, everyone sitting there, good morning wishes. So I want to say good morning back to all of you. And also please make sure that you're subscribing so that you can tune into us every day. All right. So looking into this morning, as I mentioned earlier, there's been tons of earnings that have come out. So there's going to be a lot of opportunities to ride whatever wave the earning has put out. So right here, the first one I'm looking at is Novo. I don't know why I cannot say that, y'all.
N squared.
Yeah. Novo Nordisk. So their ticker symbol is NVO, as you can see right here. I'm currently on the 2 hour chart. We just had a buy signal that came through. That was yesterday evening after their earnings came out, which totally makes sense. They're currently up $2.40. So I currently have calls on this. I mean, looking at opportunities to exit or maybe potentially lock in the profits that we have. But our 2 hour chart is pointing upwards as well. Looking at our 1 hour chart, we also just got another buy signal at 9 a.m. What time is it? At 9 a.m. We got another buy signal right here. So it looks like Novo Nordisk is going to continue to trend up at the market open. So excited to see how that does. Okay, so that's Novo Nordisk. Let's take a look at Microsoft. Is another one that released their earnings yesterday. right? Yeah. Okay. So going into Microsoft, we're currently on the 1 hour chart right here. We actually just received a buy signal at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It looks like Microsoft is actually starting to lose some of the losses that they currently had. They were actually down a little bit further. They're actually already starting to trend up. As you can see here, now they're only down $1.59 pre-market. I think they were down as low as $3 or $4 pre-market. So it looks like we just got this buy signal here in the 1 hour chart. It looks like it's starting to lose some of those losses, which is great. So it could be some opportunities to get in and buy, potentially maybe some calls and ride this up as it starts to trend up. Let's look at our 5-minute chart as well. Seeing the same thing. We also just got a buy signal at 9:10. It's currently 9:23. So looks like there's some upside potential with Microsoft and also Novo Nordisk as well as we are heading into the open. Let's also take a look at AMD. AMD released their earnings yesterday evening after the closing bell as well. I was actually a little surprised by their earnings, but they did release their earnings. They're currently down $7.32. Excuse me. We're currently on the 5-minute chart right here, and we received a buy signal as well for them at 9:10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the 5-minute chart. As you can see, it is starting to trend up here. Let's take a quick look at our 2-hour chart. Let me readjust this for you. Our 2-hour chart looks like it's actually starting to trend up as well. And let's look at the day. All right, on our day, it actually looks like it is a little bit slightly down, obviously, because it's down from the earnings, but it does look like it is going to trend up. So a lot of these things also keep in mind with earnings may not necessarily be, no, I would say the results, the effects that the earnings has on the stock may not necessarily actually reflect the true value of the stock, right? So with a lot of these stocks, even let's say specifically with AMD, looks like it's literally been trending up. This buy signal came in January the 9th, and it's been trending up since then. We have a slight downturn with the earnings that came out, but overall, it looks like there's so much up potential, right? So there could be a lot of opportunities, especially with a lot of these down stocks, to get in and ride the wave up as they begin to lose a lot of the losses that they have from their earnings. Okay, I want to take a look at one more, which is NVIDIA, which is my golden child over here. Oh, NVIDIA, what are we doing, baby? What is happening? It's down $13 a day. They haven't had any earnings. Okay, they haven't had any earnings whatsoever. But I think they're feeling the after effects of AMD because they're kind of like brothers, sisters in a way. But NVIDIA is currently down $13.76. As you can see, looking at our day chart, it's up. It's been poised up. The last time we got the buy signal on the day was January 8th. If you entered January 8th, you would have rode a beautiful, beautiful ride up, okay? But let's look at our 2-hour chart for NVIDIA. So right now, looking at, excuse me, the 2-hour chart for NVIDIA, we received a sell signal. That was today's Wednesday. That was actually Tuesday evening. We received the sell signal. Obviously, it did what it said it was going to do. It fell. All right. But it looks like we're starting to get a little bit of upside potential right here on this bar, this 2-hour bar that is happening right here. Let's take a look at our, let's go down to the 5-minute chart. Looking at our 5-minute chart. All right. We have that sell signal that came in at 8:25. All right, so about an hour ago, and it did exactly what the signal said it was going to do. So it's kind of bouncing around a little bit. So for this one, I'm not really sure exactly what it's going to do today, to be honest. So for NVIDIA specifically, I'm going to keep my eyes on it and see if we get any buy signals or sell signals as the market opens. And also keeping in mind that we have this big major announcement that's coming out at 2 p.m. So everything is kind of in like a lull, you know. It's kind of like when you're waiting for some information, you're like, let's see what's going to pan out. We're just going to sit right here and not make any major moves. And I feel like that's kind of what the market's doing. I feel like the biggest movers right now are people that release earnings and everyone else just kind of like, what's about to happen?
Yeah, so we may see some, mixed mornings, maybe flat. A lot of the volume and volatility might just be a lot of algo trading. And so the announcement for the Fed is at 2 p.m. So we will probably see a lot of volume and volatility come in the markets there. We will keep our eye on it and let the data lead us in all of our decision making. Okay. So looking at the futures market here, we talked earlier about the sell side pressure that's coming into the NASDAQ. Okay, so we could see that very clearly. London came in this morning and just tanked the market down. Okay, the early risers in America have trying to push it up. We crossed back over the VWAP. Okay, and then when that economic news came in at around 8:30, the market has been declining since the job announcements. So we see it's been pretty much trending down to that. Okay, and then we can see that oil has been trending up since that news, and we can see that gold has been trending up since that news. All right, so excuse me, we could definitely see that. As far as the equity futures with the ES, we can also basically see the same thing. They travel in their correlated instruments, the NASDAQ, the S&P 500, the Dow Jones, and the Russell 2000. There are the major 4 equity indexes. They are correlated instruments, and they typically trend in the same directions together, right? So we can see right around this 4 o'clock, we can see that the S&P started to trend down. It was a little consolidated, and then there was a breakout pre 8 o'clock, and then on that news, it's been trending down to that news, down through the VWAP. Did get some support here at that second standard deviation. All right, and then over here in gasoline, which is in the energy futures, we can see that it was consolidating most of the early morning, and around that 8:30 news, breakout to the upside, bounced off of that second standard deviation right through the VWAP, and now has just got some resistance at the second standard deviation there. So we can see that the data is showing support of our analysis of what we just went over, how shorter term for the equities look to be shorter and longer throughout the day look to be down. The energies, the metals, and the interest rates are typically, or not typically, but when the equities are going down, the other markets are typically going up. And this inverse relationship is being shown very clearly in these markets today. Okay, it's not 100% always accurate. Sometimes all the markets are trending up for whatever reason, and all the markets are trending down for whatever reason. But typically, historically, and over time, these major markets tend to trend in the inverse. Okay, equities are going up, typically interest rates are going down. When equities are going down, typically energies are going up, and oils and metals are going up as well. So that's something to keep our eye on. The other thing, this shows diversification. So you can have diversification in asset class, all right, and
the market
instruments.
Just open.
We got our opening bell here at 9:30. Okay. And let's see what's going on in the equity markets, all right?
Moving.
Okay, so we do get some volume and volatility coming in. We were looking for a potential sales signal on the 1 hour for Twilio, and it just came in. So if we want to kind of split this up, we can sell some now, right? Because it is the opening bell. So we can split this trade up, risk 5%, and sell Twilio to get in at the opening bell of our initial sale position. And then we could potentially add at 9:45 and add at 10 a.m. So if we wanted to, we can do that. Dante said he liked the bell. So
yes, y'all know how hard we've been working for the bell. Also, shout out to Terry. Thank you so much. He said it looks very professional. I love it. I love it. I love it. So good y'all can see our hard work.
Yes. Now we just gonna get that bell on time the next time.
Yeah. At least we got it.
Like, a lot of forward progress.
First step is just to get the bell.
9:30 on the dot.
No, it's good. I'm just happy to have the bell.
Yes, forward progress.
That bell
right?
rang at 9:45. I'm just happy to have it. Instead of me going ring, 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 ring.
A lot of forward progress, y'all. Hey, listen, what's this, show number 8? So show number 8 like that, right? So We're crawling, walking, running, going through the kinks, getting the kinks out, and then we're going to really do a full court press and push.
And yesterday was our first day off because we went to Dawson's field trip.
Yes, our oldest daughter.
It was her first field trip ever, and we couldn't decide who was going to go, so we all went. So, we were definitely the only family there with 2 parents. There now, most people only had 1 parent there, so but it was great.
Definitely. So yeah, shout out to all our family and friends that are tuning in, watching, and shout out to the Trade and Travel family with Terry being here.
Yes. Shout out to Trade and Travel family.
Okay, so we are going to split the position up. We're already selling Twilio from that signal. Okay. We are still flat in the futures thus far. So now we'll go ahead and take a look at crypto markets. We can see let's go to the 1 hour on Ethereum. We do see some strong resistance here starting out at 2363, okay, with that crossover to the downside. So this is the move that we were looking at going into the weekend. It was a little pop on the weekend, but now we're starting to get some more resistance here at 2306, what we like to see in this sell side trade. If we get another signal on the hour, we will potentially add to that sell side position as we've seen some selling pressure coming into the crypto market. So we'll keep our eye on that. Okay, coming over here into the Forex market, USD JPY, we just got a buy signal on Monday. That was the week chart. Let's switch over here to the 4 hour. Let's step down. We'll start at the day. Got some resistance here on USD Euro. At around 92 cents. It's in the middle of a buy, so we will be buy side bias longer term on the USD Euro. Short term, stepping down into the 4 hour is in a sales signal. 2 hour is showing some downtrend, but it is at that second standard deviation. And the 1 hour is also on the sales side. So shorter term trades on a USD Euro, we will be sell side bias. If you're looking for 4 hours or longer for that to turn into a swing trade, you could be potentially buy side bias. Wait for this to get some support and then go in on the long to hold it over longer. Okay.
Shout out to Kev real quick on the chart. He just scalped Euro USD.
Hey.
Awesome. I actually just got a buy signal on the S&P. Y'all know I'm practicing my futures trading, so I'm over here a little quiet.
Okay, let's check.
Y'all know I get a little anxious with the. Oh Lord, hold on.
What chart are you looking at?
I'm on the 5-minute chart for the ES. I'm about to lock in some more profit.
Okay, yeah, we did just get a buy signal on the 5-minute ES chart. So we will see how that pans out. Dom with the audio clips. Okay, so she's in the long on the ES based off of the 5-minute chart. Okay, back over here on the futures. On the 1 hour at 9 a.m., we did get a sell on a USD JPY. 4 hour just got a sell at 9, and the 1 day got some strong resistance there. So sell side bias on the USD JPY. Okay, so because we missed at 9:30, I would be looking to get in here at the top of the hour on a sell side trade for USD JPY. Okay, so we will be looking to get into that Forex trade on the sell side, USD JPY. Okay, on the sell side, we'll get that set up. We know we're not risking more than 5% on that trade, and we'll get that ready for the top of the hour. Okay, and then the next, we're going to look at USD Canada. Okay, USD Canadian dollar, because we have some interest rates going on. And a lot of the foreign exchange markets will be paying attention to what goes on our interest rate announcements. We can probably see some high volume and volatility in the Forex markets today. So if the futures are stale on this first half of this morning, we can probably bet that the Forex market is going to be volume and volatility should be up on the Forex markets today. So we may end up doing some more Forex trading today, and we are sell side bias on USD Canada and USD JPY. So keep our eye on that, okay? All right. All right, now going through the second half of our watch list. So we went over the first 10, and now we're gonna go into Apple. All right, Apple is in a strong sell-off on the 1 hour chart. We did miss that ride down, but hey, it is what it is. We will find it on the next opportunity. We are on the swing trade, buy side bias, already in a trade on Apple. We know we're long Apple anyway, so we're okay with holding this bigger picture long term. Amazon, all right, is also in the middle of a sales signal, okay? And we'll wait for some support there, maybe catch it on the upside, all right? JP Morgan is in the middle of a buy signal. We did catch this buy side trade, got paid off of it, adjusted our stop loss and locked in some profits on there. All right, so congratulations if you got in that JP Morgan trade. Lockheed Martin is in the middle of a buy signal that came in on Tuesday on the 1 hour. All right, that we called out actually on Monday. We called this out. So if you got into that trade, congratulations on that. Okay. And then Microsoft just got a buy signal also that is on Tuesday on the 1 hour. Okay. Palantir, sell side signal came in on Tuesday. All right. We are long on Palantir, currently down right now, but it's one of the stocks on our watch list, so we're okay with holding that. Riot is in the middle of a down signal. As we always mention, Riot pretty much tracks closely to what the crypto market is doing, and the crypto market is in the middle of a sell-off right now, so this doesn't surprise me. Tesla, we called the Tesla buy on Monday. 1 hour on Tesla did just get a sell, so what we can do is we can go in and alter our profits and lock in some profit, because this is a short-term trade, right, on Tesla. Okay, so we could come in here and lock in our profits. Price is currently at 185.35. We could set our price. We could set our stop loss at 185 and lock in those profits. Okay. And if we get stopped out and we take our profits at the top of the hour, we could enter into on this sell side trade, because Tesla started trading down yesterday based off of that news with Elon, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so we could capture our profits from our buy on Monday, and we could potentially sell at the top of the hour and make money on the way down as well. All right. Now the spiders, we are long on the spiders. It did just get a sell signal at 9:30 this morning, so we can come in here and edit that trade as well. Okay, lock in our profits on the short-term spiders. All right. Okay, so market is currently at 487 or 488. Our stop loss is at 47.69. So we can go ahead and set our stop loss to 488. Lock in those profits and potentially enter into the sell side trade on the top of the hour as well. So congratulations on locking in those profits. All right, and then VTI just got a sell signal as well. We can come in here and lock in some profits on VTI and potentially get into the sale at the top of the hour. Okay, so the market is at 242.76. We'll come in here and set our stop loss at 242. Okay, lock in those profits. All right, and if we get stopped out on those, we'll enter into the sell side and potentially capture some sell side profits on those as well. Okay. All right, we're starting to get some support on the ES futures. So we will see if we get a buy signal over there. And we're still flat in the futures. We haven't gotten into our first futures trade just yet.
I got stopped out.
Okay, so Dominique, we can switch over to Dominique's charts and she can kind of go over hers. Now, if you guys are in the comment section, in the screen, I'm watching on screen, if you have any stocks, bonds, options, Forex, or futures, or crypto that you would like us to analyze in real time, drop the symbols into the comment section and tell us what type of trade or investment you are looking to do, and we will do some real-time analysis here, okay?
I love it. I love it. We have some Miss Suzanne. Well, first, Carlene. First, Amina said, "Show is fire." Thank you both for this. Thank you for tuning in. We're happy that you appreciate it. Carlene said Microsoft is up. It is up. Well, it's not as up as it, not up as much as it was when you wrote that, Carlene. Now it's only up 65 cents. Miss Suzanne wants us to look at, she said, "Hey, beautiful couple." Hey, Miss Suzanne. She wants us to look at CMVO plug and WMT, and the modern bet wants us to look at AMD swing/options. Vanessa wants us to look at Square. All right, so we have a lot of things that we need to look at here. As y'all know, I am getting reacquainted with futures. Just want to show y'all real quick. I just made a little $83. It's not a lot. It actually got up to almost 200. And then I started sweating and couldn't get my stop loss. And you know how I do. So I'm going to keep it 100 with y'all. I don't know why these little teeny dollars stress me out and the big dollars don't. It's very weird. But anyway, so I did lock in $83. Not bad. Okay. I just wanted to share that with you. All wins are wins. All right. So let's look at what are we doing here? All right, so the modern vet said AMD has me clutching my pearls. Listen, me and you both, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I am taking some losses right now. A lot of times we talk about wins, but I am currently losing right now on NVIDIA, AMD, yeah, just NVIDIA and AMD right now, just FYI. I had calls on both. But let me tell you something. I was stressed about this $85, but I'm not stressing about those. And I think we're currently down maybe about $7,000, $8,000 in that trade. You know why? Because the expiration date is far enough out. I ain't worried about it. I know these things will rebound. We just got to get through Wednesday, okay? And we could literally make that back this evening or by tomorrow morning. So just want to give you guys confidence. If you're like me and the modern vet over here clutching our pearls, like what is going on? We're actually already starting to see AMD turn around a little bit, as well as NVIDIA, okay? So let's look at some of the, actually, let's go ahead and look at AMD, because I know, I'm gonna get back to you, Miss Suzanne, just because I'm actually already kind of on AMD. So really quickly, AMD, the modern vet for swing/options. So AMD is currently down $6.86. It did release their earnings. They did release their earnings last night. We also just had a alert that came through 6 minutes ago, the modern vet, and it said that KeyBank increases AMD's price target to $270. So that's good. That also can help bring this stock back around. So AMD will rebound, you guys. Okay. All right. So looking at, I'm currently on my 3-minute chart. So let's look at that. We did just receive a buy signal at 9:42, so a minute ago while I was yapping. We did get a buy signal on the 3-minute chart for AMD, okay? So there's some hope there for any of us that are on the call side. Looking at our 5-minute chart, we have, actually we gotta, okay, it's battling right here. We got a buy and a sell. It's pushing forward. The buy did win, awesome. So it looks like it's starting to push up there. I think some of this is also just because of the news that came out that AMD's price target has just been increased to $270, okay? And then, what are we looking for? Oh, wait, hold on, me. Get my charts back together. On our 2-hour chart as well, it's pushing up. So the modern vet, I am personally long AMD, okay? I am long AMD. I am very confident in the rebound, and we might actually start to see this thing completely rebound today with the news and then with all of the pressure that we are seeing here, okay? Outside of that, yes, Alexandra said, with you on AMD, I love it, I love it. She said, that's true, thanks for the reassurance. We here for you, modern vet. You ain't in it, but you ain't in this alone. You have something? Let me look at a couple more.
So a couple of things that I want to call out, right?
Yes.
One, we're doing this stuff in real time, live, and with real money, and we want to show you wins and losses. But yes. I want to be clear to call this out. Diversification is important, right? So we were up about $8,000 pre-market, right? But what does that actually mean? So we started the show last week. We took some trades. We're up $8,000 on Netflix from that swing trade, but we're down $1,000 on BlackRock. So when you hear Dominique say she may be up on this trade and she may be down on this trade, because we're not betting the entire house on one asset class, on one instrument, on one stock, bond, option, future, or Forex, it allows us to weather some of the storms, okay? I seen somebody in the comments says this is a great show. It's very exciting, but it sounds like a foreign language to me, right? So first thing I'm going to suggest is scan that QR code or click the link in our comment section and join our Money Matrix Discord. That's where you're able to. It's completely free. You're going to be around other like-minded individuals. You can ask questions, get help, share your thoughts, share your wins, share your learning experiences. The other thing is you can join our new program, Wall Street Academy, where we actually teach you step by step how to invest, how to swing trade, and how to day trade stocks, bonds, options, Forex, futures, and crypto. And it also has a very good glossary. So you can not only
videos.
And step-by-step how-to tutorial videos.
And I'm teaching tonight.
Hey, right? And so you can learn not only the vocabulary, you can learn what we're doing, and you can learn and potentially earn. Now, in these shows, we want to get in here and get to the bag, right? So we come in here, we're trading and we're investing in real time, and then we're analyzing whatever people want in real time and giving our thoughts. Now, this is not trading and investing advice. We're not your fiduciaries. We're doing the analysis, and trading and investing is personal. You can go out and do what you want with it. Now, you see a lot of people are saying they're winning money. They're getting into some of the same trades that we're in, and drop a $sign in the chat box if we taught you something and you've made money off of any of our trade signals and stuff like that. But I just want to kind of reiterate that, because right now, we're only in one trade for today. We shorted Twilio and we're up $31. That's the only trade that I've entered so far. And it was based off of that analysis saying that the market was probably going to turn around on the downside with Twilio. And so I'm able to get into a sell side trade, make that trade, and make money with that market going down. So for the newbies, I want you to listen. I want you to learn. I want you to get comfortable. Come watch every day, share, tell a friend, and watch us do this in real life, in real time, with real bags, okay? So just want to give that update.
Also, Wealth Demystified members, you're gonna get your email today. So
yes.
Sorry about that. I think it's supposed to go out today. So I'll double check with my team, just FYI.
So just want to give that. All right, so she checked AMD, you checked NVIDIA. So yeah, all right, so now C, let's check out C. So now somebody in the comment, Miss Suzanne specifically, wants us to look at a company for analysis, and she's looking. Please tell me if you're looking to trade, invest.
She's trade.
Okay, you're looking to trade. C. So C is Citigroup. So now I'm gonna go over here to Citigroup and I'm gonna do my analysis. Now, Citigroup didn't make my personal watch list for 2024. All right, hold on, let's take a pause. We just got into our first trades on the futures. So we're now sell side on oil, okay? And we are sell side on gasoline, okay? So the algorithm just got into some trades, and we're selling oil futures and we're selling gasoline futures, okay? That's our first two futures trades of the day from the algorithm, all right? And we'll keep you guys posted on that. You can see it here in the bottom what's going on, all right? Now back to TradingView and C. C is a banking company. It is Citigroup Financial. It's one of the largest banks in the world, okay? So because it's not on my watch list, from an analysis standpoint, I'm gonna start exactly how I would analyze anything that's brand new to me. And I would do this whether it's for me, or I would do this if anybody told me to check out anything or buy anything. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go do my own analysis. So let's just say I never heard of Citigroup. I'm gonna go to the 1 month chart first to make sure, hey, they've been around for a while and it's not just some pump and dump, right? And I see, okay, Citigroup been around, it went public in 1987. Okay, cool. I can see that it's been around for 30 plus years, right? Almost 40 years. So that gives me confidence to say, okay, this is not some just get rich quick scheme. It's been around for a while. Now I can also see, hey, it's been through a lot. It went public in 80s at around $13. It got up to around $560, okay? And now it's trading around $46. So when I can see around the financial crisis time, around 2007, 2008, Citibank was one that got hit pretty bad, right? It was in the 500s. It literally in 2007 went from $516, and by September 2009, it was trading at $31, okay? So I can see, hey, it's been around for a while, but it also got hit very hard in that banking crisis, 2007, 2008, but it's still around, okay? It was one of them banks that was basically too big to fail. Okay, so that gives me some insight to say, okay, it's not at its all-time high, it's not its all-time low, it is still around and battling for the time being. So now I'm gonna go into the 1 week chart to give me some type of insight on what the trend short-term may be, because investing is 1 year or longer and trading is 1 year or shorter, okay? So now if I'm looking to trade, I'm looking at the 1 week chart, and I can see that it's been trending up since November 6th of last year. So for the last, let's call it 8 weeks, right? It's been trending up. So I like to see that if I am buy side biased, if I'm for a reason, I'm looking to get into a buy situation. Now I'm going to step down into the 1-day chart, and I can see that it's been trending up since January 23rd. Okay, so this gives me another reason to be buy side bias. So now I start looking at trade ideas, and I say, okay, well, if it's been trending up for the last 8 days, and it's also been trending up for the last 10 weeks, that means the 8 to 10 weeks, that means that there's a lot of buy-in and supporting pressure that's coming into this market. So now if I'm looking for a swing trade, I'm going to step down to the 2-hour. Right? So now the 2-hour, the 1-day, and the 1 week are all trending up. So that tells me now I could be buy side bias on a call or a buy side swing trade for Citigroup. So my first analysis to make a trade here is I would go in and maybe get some at the money calls for Citigroup for 7, 14, 30, 60 days out, whatever's within your risk tolerance, around a 50 delta, and look to be buy side bias on Citigroup for a swing trade. If I was looking to day trade, I would step down one more time into the hour, and the hour is on a buy side as well. So from a day trade to a swing trade, or to maybe even an options leap, I would be comfortable getting into a buy side trade on Citigroup. And that is my analysis for you, Miss Suzanne. Do you want to take the next one, or you want me to hop in and keep going?
Let's see, what's next?
All right, she had C. She had Novo. You did Novo already, right?
I did Novo.
All right, let's do Plug. Plug is an energy company. It's an electricity company. All right, power company. So same thing. Plug. I am familiar with Plug. It didn't make my watch list for this year, but I will do the same thing. And it's time I'm going to do my analysis. Now, I'm not telling you what is in my algorithm or what's generating these signals. You got to take the course for that. But I'm going to take the same approach every single time, no matter what the asset class is, no matter what the instrument is. I'm going to start at the longer time frame and work my way down so that I can know what the trend is, because I want to go with the trend. The trend is your friend, but you got to have an idea and an edge to identify, to capture some gains on that trend. So I want to find the trend first, then I want to get an edge, and then I want to put myself in a high probability position through proper risk management. Okay, so the 1 month, I can see Plug has been around for a while. It went public in 1999. Okay, cool. So it's been around for a while. I stepped down into the 1 week chart looking to trade it, and it's been trending down since August of 2024. So on the 1 week, the trend is down. On the 1 day, you're seeing some support around $2.30. It's been trending up on the 1 day since January 24th. Okay, and on the 2 hour, it's also been trending up. So the longer term is a slightly mix between the 2 hour and the 1 day. So what I would potentially do is maybe wait for a buy side. We do see some support here for a potential buy side trade around $4. Now, if you are long on Plug, bigger picture, long term, 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, then I could be interested and say, hey, you know what? This is a good opportunity for me to come in and buy this at an undervalued mark and a stock standpoint and hold it for the long term when I get this crossover to the upside. Okay. So bigger picture long term, 1 year or longer, this may be some quality areas to go in and buy and hold Plug if you believe in it for the long term. On the shorter term, it's a little bit mixed. I would wait for that 1 week to crossover, maybe this Sunday or next Sunday, and get in there on the buy. On the trade side, it's also mixed. We got a sell on the 1 hour, but we got a buy on the 2 hour. So I personally wouldn't enter into Plug right now because it is mixed signals on both the short term and the longer term. If I'm looking to invest, I may get some leap options for 1 year, 3 year out, or I may buy some stock on the expectation to hold for 1 year at a minimum. Okay, so that's my analysis on C, and that's my analysis on Plug. All right. And as far as our futures trade, the algo is up $200 already on our gasoline short. Okay, so we were short gasoline, and we were also short oil, and we're also up 170 on the oil trade. Okay, so we're up 421 unrealized in these trades. Okay, so congratulations if you are in any of those sell side trades on the energy futures, selling oil and selling gasoline futures. Dominique?
Yeah, so I'm taking a look at, I'm gonna, Miss Suzanne, I see you also dropped WMT, which is Walmart, so I'll take a look at that. And I believe there was one more, and now I can't see it because y'all dropping all these dollar signs, which I love. All right, I wanted to just really quickly, before we talk about Walmart, I wanted to highlight Starbucks. As you guys know, I was mad because Starbucks was up this morning. They are starting to fall, and BMO Capital actually just trimmed their price target to $120, and this is actually making Starbucks to kind of turn around. Starbucks was originally up about $4 or $5 a share. Now it's only up about $1.68, $1.71 a share. So it is starting to fall. I am projecting that this will fall today. I can profit on the put side, and I might even get out today because Starbucks is messing around, okay? As soon as I get some profits. All right, let's take a quick look at, also really quickly, Novo Nordisk is continuing to rise up. As we mentioned earlier, we got that buy signal that came in yesterday evening, and it's literally been riding up since then. You see this lovely, lovely green bar. So Novo Nordisk is now up. I think it was up $2 or $3 when we were doing our pre-market analysis. Now it's up about $6. I did personally set my stop loss to lock in a few $1,000s in the event that it does fall, but I'm gonna give it some room to run because it looks like there is room for it to run, okay? So let's talk about Walmart, which is WMT. Walmart, awesome. Thank you guys so much for dropping these dollar signs. That y'all made some money. We've only been live for like a week and a half and people made money. Look at that.
Oh yeah, we definitely got some
impacting people's lives. I love
running it up.
Okay, so what are we talking about? Walmart. So Walmart, as we mentioned earlier, did announce that they will be doing a 3-to-1 stock split, and this stock split will take place on February 23rd. Once again, shout out to my mom. It will be her birthday that day. So you can go in and purchase those in advance of it or wait until after. Either way, you know, you'll be able to purchase them now at $166.33 or so, but after that, the price will be split into 3, all right? So currently right now, Walmart is trading at $166.32. They're currently up 74 cents today. So we're currently on a 2-hour chart. Let's see what we have here. So currently on our 2-hour chart, we had a buy signal that was last week, but on our 2-hour chart, it looks like it's actually starting to trend down right here. So I would kind of keep my eyes on this, but on the 2-hour chart, it is starting to trend down. Let's look at our 5-minute. On our 5-minute chart, we did receive a sell signal at 9:30 a.m. right at the opening bell. And as you can see, once we receive this sell signal right here, which says short, it is literally starting to fall. So that is another signal that Walmart, yes, has a little bit of bump from this announcement and everyone excited about this stock split, but it looks like it is starting to fall slightly here. So we have a sell signal on Walmart. On the 5-minute, the 2-hour chart is also signaling a downtrend that's starting to begin. Looking at our day chart, obviously it is up because of this, the rise today, but it looks like over the next day or so, Walmart's going to be trending down is kind of what the charts are saying. So I would honestly be short on Walmart right now, but over time, as we know, Walmart will rise. So kind of keeping that in mind. So if you wanted to do a day trade, could be some potential opportunity on the put side of Walmart. All right, so that's what I'm seeing there, but I will also kind of watch that one a little bit because it's kind of been mixed news. Another thing that everything that we're saying or everything I feel like I'm saying could change very drastically at 2 p.m. That's one thing I want to keep in mind because all of this right now, all the things that are happening in the market could completely switch directions at 2 p.m. So please remember that if you are in any day trades or swing trades, if they are profitable, if they're going the way you want them to go, you may even want to exit and take those profits because we do not know how the market's going to react once this news comes out at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, and if you are in these oil sell side trades, congratulations. We just crossed over $1,300 and we're still riding this ride. Oil is now starting to tank, okay? So congratulations if you are in any of these. So we're up 580 on the crude oil futures short. and we are up $700 on the gasoline future short. So up around $1,200 on these two shorts, and those are our first two trades of the day on my side of the futures. All right, so congratulations if you're in those trades, run it up. And as Dominique mentioned, right, setting your stop losses accordingly. Now, yes, you want to exit trades, but you want to make sure that it's data driven, whether it hits your stop loss or your take profit. You can see here that gasoline just got some support right at its second standard deviation, right? So with that being said, we can see that our stop loss adjusted. We've got some profits locked in, et cetera, right? But if I wanted to exit this trade for a reason, now I leave my algos alone. I let the algos trade how they're going to trade, and they have stop loss and take profit parameters built into it. But if you're manually trading and you want a reason to get out, you know, this second standard deviation, hey, I go in, I got up $600, that might be a reason to take profit. But if you're just getting out just to be getting out, you could potentially miss longer moves, right? Mm-hmm. So you want to be keen on those things as well, okay? So keep that in mind. We're up $1,200 right now. And again, second standard deviation, there is some quality support right there. And that is a mathematical data-driven reason to maybe get out of a trade. But if there is no data telling you get out, the economic news at 2 p.m., that's a data-driven reason to get in or out of a trade, depending on what your edge is, okay? So we want to make sure that we're not trading and investing based off of emotion, but we're trading and investing based off of data-driven decisions, okay? Yep. Not being fear-driven, not being greed-driven, being risk management-driven. Look at that gold trade, man. If we would have got in that, we missed it a little bit, about an hour or two late starting the show, but if you trade overnight.
To Donna as well, as he got in on the in Nadex, though. Oil short,
hey.
She's up. She's in her demo, but it's great practice. I love it. I love it. Congratulations.
Love to
Once again, everyone else that's new to the Money Matrix, please make sure that you are subscribing, and please tell a friend to come and join us and learn about the markets and get this financial news and trade live with us every single Monday through Friday.
Yeah. All right, so it is 10 o'clock. We come over here. We were looking for some Forex trades, right? We were sell side bias, 10 o'clock hour. If you did get in on time, congratulations. We missed it by 3 minutes, and that joint is tanking. Okay, we could split up the trade a little bit, right? So we go here, set our stop loss at 0.05. Okay, and enter into that sell side trade, split that up a little bit. Okay, let's see what USD Euro did. Also on the sell, top of the hour. Okay, we'll split that trade up since we're getting in a couple of minutes late. All right, but we'll set our stop loss, and if it does get a charge up, we can add to that position. And then Great British Pound, we also got to sell. So we're sell side, and I know Kev on the charts is one of our major Forex traders in here. He said he already made money, now he got to go to class. Kevin got a pretty cool story. I used to play baseball with his dad, and I went to go speak at their high school last year in Kenwood in Chicago, and he started learning the trade from me, joined our program, and has literally been paying his way through college trading. So shout out, shout out to Kev. He said he made money this morning. Now he's going the way to go.
Like, sorry, I gotta go to class.
Shout out to you. Okay,
make my money.
All right, Miss Tiffany says WNW stocks. Okay, she wants us to analyze WNW. So let's go ahead and check out WNW. It did not make my watch list, but I will do the analysis. So start out at the month. It went public in 2020, had a charge up, and has been tanking since. Okay, so keep that in mind. It went public in 2020, got up to, that kind of looks like a pump and dump to me. I would be very careful with this. It went public, went up to $1,800, and is now trading at, it's now trading, let me get a little closer here, $5, okay? So this is a good lesson for everybody in general. And correct me if I'm wrong, make sure that this is the right stock, but WNW, this is what popped up. This is an important lesson for everybody when it comes to taking advice or stock tips or trading tips from just random people, okay? Now, I myself am a professional and I am licensed. Dominique used to be licensed and actually worked on Wall Street at one of the largest firms in the world. And even we do analysis when somebody tells us to look at something, okay? So this is not telling you for fear, it's telling you to be educated, informed, and make data-driven decisions, okay? Just because somebody tells you something is hot or to look at this doesn't mean just go in and click a button. It means because any edge or any information can be used to make money, but take that and then go do your analysis based off of what you know or what you've been taught so that you're not just going out there gambling, okay? Yep. Now, so it is in the middle of a sell signal on the 1 month chart and the 1 week chart. It did get a buy signal on the 1 day chart, June 24th, and has been trending up from that $2 mark and is up to 7 day mark. So if you are long on this company for whatever reason, hey, it's at $2. It's trending up on the day. I would give it some more time, maybe on the 1 week and the 1 month, or you can get some options leaps that will probably be very affordable to purchase, relatively speaking, if you are longer on that for whatever reason you wanted us to pull that up, okay? Personally, right now, I would not enter into this trade because most of the signals are trending down unless you are looking to short it. If you're looking to short it, there's some quality short positions on the 1 week and the 1 month chart, okay? And that would be my analysis for WNW, okay? So hopefully that helps you. All right, what else we got on the charts?
We got, Tanya's in. Says she's David Shan's older sister.
Okay, yeah. What up, family?
Good morning. Thank you guys so much. She said, beautiful. I love it. I love it.
I was just hooping with David. We were in Atlanta for the Wealth Awards.
Well, and Melanin Money Awards.
Money Awards, and my boy Nehemiah Davis and David Shands invited me to play basketball.
Yes.
I was hooping with David a couple weeks ago. So what's up? And tell Dave I said what's up as well. Okay.
Lisa wants to check out Upstart.
Okay. And then somebody said somebody said they making some money. I want to give them a shout out. Yes, congrats, Donna and Faith. Faith said, Novo making me smile right now. Okay,
and
love to hear it, love to see it.
Me too. Yes, I love it. Novo's the only thing doing me right now, to be honest. But no, Novo is at least one thing can make you smile, right? Let's go ahead, Novo. Go ahead, Novo. Lock in those profits, Faith. Lock in those profits. I have just adjusted my stop loss as well to lock in a little bit more because it is still rising. So.
And we just hit $1,500 of profit in the oil trade, still riding the ride down. It's looking like they're trying to push through that second standard deviation on the downside. So congratulations if you're still riding this ride. Also, the young lady who mentioned she's getting paid in Nadex, right? So look, one signal, and people are getting paid multiple ways. That's another thing I want to call out, right? So we got a signal in the futures market. We're getting paid on the actual futures trade in the futures platform, NinjaTrader. And then another young lady is over trading in the same signal in the Nadex for binary options, right?
And I'm over here trading in TradingView, trading futures. I only traded at the market open, but there's so many ways that you can make money in the markets.
Yes. And okay, so gasoline just went over $1,000 and oil just went over $800. So we're approaching $2,000 in this trade. Congratulations if you're in it. These are our first two trades of the day on the futures on this side. And then also Dominique already got paid on the ES futures trading off the 3-minute chart, right? So congratulations to anybody that are in those rides. I know we got some futures traders in here from the Money School family. So shout out to you guys. Let us know what you're trading in the chat, where you're at, so we can celebrate your wins with and for you as well. Okay, so Lisa said, can you check on Upstart?
Yeah, so I have Upstart up already. So one of the first things that I saw as soon as I typed in Upstart's ticker symbol, which is UPST, was this little headline. This came out 2 days ago, but it's really interesting. Upstart has just been named one of the 3 sell-rated tech stocks that analysts think that you should avoid. Okay? Do with that information what you will. If somebody tells you that something you should avoid, you may want to listen, okay? Probably because they're thinking from the upside standpoint, but we know how to make money if it goes up or down, all right? So as you can see right here, we are on Upstart. Reminder, the ticker symbol is UPST. I'm currently on the day chart. So on the day chart, we did just receive a sell signal that for today. Upstart is currently down 43 cents. Their earnings come out on February, looks like the 13th, which is in a couple weeks, okay? Looking at our 2-hour chart, we just received a sell signal as well, okay? Or was that yesterday? What's today? Tuesday? So we received the sell signal yesterday evening, and it has literally been pretty much falling. We had a little bit of a bounce, but it's pretty much been falling since then. Let's get a little bit granular, and let's go down to the 1-hour chart. Sell signals here, and yeah, it's like it's trying to bounce a little bit, but not getting enough buying pressure. So looking at our 5-minute chart, we received a buy signal. So it looks like it may go up very, very slightly, but overall things are pointing down. So we received this buy signal at 9:55. It's kind of going up a little bit, and it's really just starting to erase a little bit of the losses that it had. I want to look at the 3-minute chart. Yeah, so we have this buy signal that came through. Obviously, it started to rise a little bit, but overall, it's kind of pointing down. So from a day standpoint, we may be able to retract some of the losses that it has, and it may start to rise a little bit. But it looks like over time, this stock is not looking very well, and it may be pointing downward. So hopefully that is helpful there. Okay. Dante said, I'm just rocking with y'all on the show today. I don't trade it all on FOMC days, but always got to support and show love. I feel you on that. On those days when we're waiting to hear what this federal chair gonna say, it's kind of scary, honestly, because you really don't know. Like, they could literally, it's like the news goes live at 2, and then as soon as the news goes live, the market just does one way or another very drastically in the first 10 minutes. Like, it is absolutely amazing. I remember we had some new students in our program, and they didn't really believe, right, that the news could move. Yeah. And I will never forget, we were in Discord, and people were like, oh my gosh, this is insane. I'm like, I told y'all, this news can come out and the market can completely go one way or another, which can be really fun from a future standpoint as
Absolutely.
Well. But yeah.
And from a risk management standpoint, right? And that's the thing. And we always say for newbie traders, if you're new to trading and even investing, you have to make sure that you prioritize risk management, right? It's not worth it blowing through your hold account to not be able to make it to the next level. Now, once you get into money management, you can talk about what your risk tolerance is, and we, answer all of those questions and things like that. But it is important for you to keep those things in mind. And now in the program, she's talking about Wall Street Academy, and she's talking about FD and Money School and joining our communities. So you can scan the QR code or click the link in the comments and join the Discord. And we're talking about these things all the time. Now, when it comes to the news days, we have an edge where we tell people, hey, this particular red folder, orange folder, yellow folder means X, Y, and Z, and this is how to approach it. And this is how we use data to get an edge, right? Even if that edge means sitting on the sidelines and not trading or investing during that particular time period or during that particular day, right? And if those things are to occur, then that's when you are to stick to the rules, right? And that's important to know and to understand, all right? So that's one thing I want to call out. Now, congratulations again if you are in any of these trades on the future side. We just crossed over $1,000 in the gasoline futures. We're now at $800 on the oil futures, coming close to that $2,000 mark. If you guys got any of the sell side signals on the equities, for longer term, we didn't get in yet because this signal came in at 9, but if you got in between 9:30 and now, congratulations on that. So now it's 10:15. Let's go ahead and go over and check on some of our equity trades. Okay, so we've only taken 4 active trades today in this session. So we shorted Twilio, we're up $4, and these are our Forex trades. We're only down, half a cent here, 50 cent there, and we're up 33 cents on that. So now it's 10:15. We're gonna go and look to add onto these trades because we got in at around 10:03. I wanted to get in on the 10:00 mark. So now I will go in and add to this trade, right? And then only risk that 5%. So now we're in it for our full position Okay, and that is on USD, that is on GBP JPY, Great British Pound JPY. We'll now go over here and add to our position here. Again, always making sure that our stop loss is on. Now you guys notice I don't really take profits on trades because I want my winners to run for as long as they're going to pay me. So I would just periodically adjust my stop loss to lock in profits versus adding on take profits, because the thing is you're going to lose some trades. You're not going to win every trade, right? But if you have a risk to reward ratio that is at least 2 to 1, you should always finish profitable every 10, 50, 100 trades if you're doing proper risk management, right? So if I let my winners run and pay me for as long as they're going to pay me, but I also minimize my losses when I do lose, over time, mathematically, I should be profitable just with an edge, a 50% minimum, a 2 to 1 risk reward ratio, and making sure that my stop loss is on. Okay.
Yes, it's all about the stop. All about the stop.
Yeah.
Shout out really quickly to 𝐂𝐴𝐵. I probably messed that all up, but they said the market tanks when this guy speaks. It's true. A lot of times, every time Federal Chair Powell gets on, he is like, the people be like, let's get out this market. Patience wants us to check Chevron, Palantir, and Simon, so we'll check those. Also said thanks for inviting me to this live. Thank you guys for being here. For all of you newbies, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button. Do me a favor right now, hit the subscribe button if you are new. We are live Monday through Friday from 9 to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, giving you stock market news and live trading. There's a lot of traders out there, but a lot of people are not doing it live. All right, Gianna said, do you guys trade in Forex? And if you do, which Forex stocks are you looking into, and which trading platform do you recommend to use?
Yeah, so we are trading Forex. Literally, we just added to our Forex trade. Today, we traded 3 different Forex charts. We traded USD JPY, we traded the USD Euro, and we traded the Great British Pound JPY. As far as platforms, we have interactive brokers connected to TradingView. So, and then in the future, our platform will be going live called Total, which you'll be able to trade directly on with all of these asset classes. But yes, to answer your question, we do trade Forex. We trade it through interactive brokers directly to TradingView, so you can use the TradingView charts and analysis that we teach in the class, and you can be able to execute right there. And we typically do day trades and swing trades on the Forex. Okay, so that kind of answers all of those questions.
Forex.
All right, and then also while you get ready for those analysis, Miss Erica said, in looking at the watch list, what would you suggest for a quick swing trade, perhaps? Now, so when you say perhaps an option play, now I want to break down what she's asking. So a quick swing trade. So remember, a swing trade, you're looking at 3-7 days minimum for your move. So it's not necessarily quick as in a day trade, because in a day trade, you're looking to get in and out of the trade same day or intraday, looking to scalp, okay? If you are riding the ride of a profitable trend for an intraday trade or a day trade, then you can keep riding that ride for as long as it pays you, right? But I just want to qualify or clarify some terminologies, because we have different people at different stages of their trading and investing careers. So I want to be able to update those properly. Now, when it comes to the watch list, we're looking over here at stocks, right? When I look at the watch list and I'm looking for opportunities, if I'm looking for swing trade opportunities, I look at the 2 hour, the 1 day, and the 1 week to be aligned, right? And then once I get that alignment, then I go into the shorter time frames and I wait for a signal to buy or sell on the shorter time frame that aligns with that longer time frame, and then I get in, set my stop losses, and look to ride the ride, okay? Because things are down right now for this market, if I'm looking to get into a trade that I'm looking to hold for, 1 day, 3 days, 7 days, I personally would get into those after the Fed news, because at 2 o'clock, whatever he says is going to shift the market and it can alter your position. Could you win off that position depending on what trade you make? Yeah, but you could also lose on it. So sometimes the juice is not worth the squeeze, right? Sometimes it's just not worth me risking my money to get into a trade or investment just because, right? And just if I don't trade, guess what I can't do if I don't trade?
What?
I can't lose money, right? So what I will do is I will just wait for that news to come out, do my analysis, and then go ahead with my plan, especially if I'm on the newer side to trading and investing and I'm manually trading. Because sometimes one of the main things that happens to newbie traders is time management, right? And forgetting that they're in a trade, going off to wash the dishes or change the diaper or going off to work or you had an assignment and you forget.
Me and that ADHD kick in, I start doing something else. I was like, oh, Lord, I was in a trade. I did that the other day. Yesterday, I went and made some coffee, came back. You know, I was like, you're up $200. I was like, I forgot I was in the daggone trade. But my stop loss was set, so I was comfortable enough to walk away. So,
so that's the thing to keep in mind, okay? So I just wanted to break that question down in general and answer that. Hopefully that helps you, Miss Erica. Okay, so Dominique is going to hop into the analysis of those couple of signals or a couple of stocks that they wanted.
Vanessa said my job is so busy that I'm not trading today. 𝐂𝐿𝐵, we got to get you a new YouTube name. I can't even say it. It says sometimes trading is waiting. Very true. I love that. Trading is waiting and people are not patient. Okay. All right. So we have Square. I think that's what Square and AAL. So let's take a quick look at Square. SQ is the ticker symbol. I've been long Square for years and I busted bought in really high and Square has just been down ever since. So I am waiting for Square to rebound as well. Okay. So let's take a look at Square, ticker symbol SQ. Square's name now is actually Block. You get it? They went from Square to Block. You get it? Okay, anyway. All right, so no one ever likes my corny jokes, but whatever. All right, so thank you. So Square on the 3-minute chart right now, we actually just received a buy signal at 10:21, so about 2 minutes ago. We did receive a buy signal. Square is currently trading at $67.53. It's down 69 cents today. But it did receive a buy signal 2 minutes ago. Apparently, a news alert came out. I think they're one of the people who are shedding jobs in 2024, okay? So our 3-minute chart has a buy signal. Our 2-hour chart, let's skip over. Ooh, what is going on in the 2-hour? On our 2-hour chart, we had a sell signal that came in yesterday, and obviously, as you can see, it has been falling ever since. Square is currently down 72 cents. It looks like right here we're trying to get a little bit of a crossover. It's trying to bounce back up, but right now it is down. Okay. Looking at our day chart, we had a buy signal that we received on, what is that? The 30th? Oh, that's yesterday. So it looks like right now Square is down, probably just like everybody else, just kind of waiting to see what Federal Chair Powell's going to say. And it's down 73 cents. It looks like over the next day or so, it will start to rebound, but right now it is down. Okay. So that is Square. The other one was AAL. So AAL is American Airlines. So American Airlines had their earnings, what day was that? On Thursday the 25th. So that was last Thursday, actually. American Airlines had their earnings last Thursday. And they have been riding the wave up since then. So that was last Thursday. They're currently down about 9 cents. We did receive on the day chart, we did receive a sell signal for today, which makes sense because they're down 9 cents. Looking at our 2-hour chart. So our 2-hour chart for American Airlines, we did receive this sell signal and they've been falling ever since. So it looks like we got this buy signal on the last Thursday. It's been up, and then ever since then, it's really just kind of been falling back down, back to where it was before their earnings. All right, looking at our 5-minute chart, we're seeing the same thing, sell signal. So right now, it looks like if I were you, I would be on the short side. I would be short American Airlines. I repeat, I would be short American Airlines, maybe looking for put opportunities on American Airlines, but it looks like it's starting to retrace a lot of the gains that it saw last week.
Okay. All right. So our oil future trades just crossed over $2,000 of profit. The stop loss has adjusted to lock in $500 in each of those trades. So worst case scenario, we're making $1,000 off of these trades. We got 500 locked in on gas and 500 locked in on crude oil. So worst case scenario, we'll take $1,000 from these two trades. So congratulations if you are in. Stop losses are set and we're riding the ride. We did just cross over 2,000. Now it's at like 1,900, so it's battling a little bit. We do see that the second standard deviation, the second standard deviation was trying to hold the line there, and they finally pushed through that to the downside. So we're approaching that third standard deviation, and let's see if we keep going and riding the ride. So congratulations if you guys are in there. So you checked Chevron, Palantir, and Simon, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Hold on.
Cool. All right.
Oh wait, what'd you say? Wait, what did
Chevron,
you say?
Palantir, and Simon from Miss Patrice.
Yes, I can do that.
Patience.
Am I good, Odell? On my mic? Okay. Yes. Patience.
Well, you take Chevron and Palantir. I'll take Simon and Neo because somebody just asked for Neo. So you take Chevron and Palantir. I'll do Simon.
Okay, cool. So let's do Chevron. So Chevron's ticker symbol is, I don't know, what is it? CVX. Ticker symbol CVX, okay? Excuse me. Okay, so Chevron, ticker symbol CVX. We're currently on the 5-minute chart. So on our 5-minute chart, it is starting to push up here. Looks like we may have just had some news that came out. Chevron opts for longer route to ship Kazakh oil to Asia. Not sure the importance of that, but it's taking the longer route, not the short route, okay? But we did just receive this buy signal that came through on the 5-minute chart literally just now on this 5-minute bar right here. So we do have a buy signal. Currently, Chevron's currently down 30 cents, but we did just receive a buy signal on it. On our 2-hour chart, looks like it's still kind of trending down, which totally makes sense because it's down 30 cents. But on the 5-minute, and on the 3-minute, we have a buy signal. So it looks like Chevron's about to start rising, starting now. As you can see, starting to erase those losses, okay? So that is a little bit of analysis on Chevron. What was the other one? Palantir? Palantir, Ben.
Palantir is on the watch list.
What is going on with Palantir? All right, so Palantir on the 3-minute chart, we did just receive a buy signal right here at 10:27 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we have a buy here, okay, on Palantir. Looking at our 5-minute, we're seeing the same thing. Let's look at our 2-hour. On our 2-hour, Palantir is obviously down. We had this sell signal that come through, but it does look like it's actually starting to trend up. So it looks like Palantir is going to start trending up. Honestly, starting now, it looks like, based on this buy signal that we just received. But I would say even if it's starting to trend up now around 10:30, just know that it may not trend up at 2 at 2 p.m. 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So right now it looks like Palantir is positioned to trend up, but please remember these buys and sells that we're seeing, they could potentially change at 2 p.m. So I just want to remind you guys that, okay? So you could take Simon and Neo.
Yeah, if you guys were trading off the 5-minute charts on any of the equities, congratulations. Because that down signal that came in, especially for our OG students that got the algos, congratulations, because that downside move is pretty powerful. I think basically since the 5-minute signal came in on the NQ at 17,403, it's down almost 90 points. So 90 points times 4 ticks a point. That's 360 ticks at $5 a tick. You're up about $1,700. So congratulations if you are in that. Any of our OG students, drop some of your wins in the comment section and drop them in the Discord so we can celebrate with it for you. Okay, we just got stopped out on the oil. And it minimized our realized loss. So now we are net positive $760 realized, and we're up $900 in our gasoline trade. So we're still in that, okay? And so we're up realized now $956. So we're profitable for the day. Congratulations on the oil trades. And we are still riding the ride, okay? And we'll ride the ride for as long as it pays us. It seems like maybe the energies are starting to get some support, okay? And we will let the trade manage itself. All right, now hopping over into NEO. So somebody in the family wanted NEO to be analyzed. Let's check out NEO. So NEO is an EV company. For those of you guys who are not familiar, they're trying to compete with Tesla. Okay, they went public. NEO went public in September of 2018 at around $6. They reached the all-time high of 55, and now they're currently trading at $5.75. So very close to where they initially went public at, okay? All right, now stepping down to the 1 week chart, it is in the middle of a sale. All right, it is in the middle of a sell signal on the 1 week chart. So if you're looking maybe to get some puts on there, if you're looking to swing trade, the 2 hour chart is also in a sell signal. Okay, so I would be sell side bias on swing trading NEO, maybe getting some puts at the money, 7, 14, 30, 60, 90 days out, however is within your risk tolerance, okay? For NEO, if you're looking to day trade NEO, the 1 hour is also in a sale at $6, starting to get a little support around the $5 mark. But again, right now for NEO, especially on longer day trades and moving into the swing trades, I would be sell side bias, put side bias on NEO. And then the next one is Simon. Is this the real estate developer that owns all of that? Yep, that is Simon. Yeah, Simon Property Group. They own a lot of the malls. They own a lot of the real estates, Simon malls, et cetera, et cetera. So pretty familiar with them. They're not in my watch list, but I am familiar. The 1 month got a buy signal at the top of the year, first trading day of the year. So January 2nd got a buy signal on the 1 month. All right. The 1 week got a buy signal in November. It's been trending up since then. All right. The 1 day is also in a buy. And the 2 hour is in a buy. So I would be buy side bias on Simon. If you're long this for 1 year, 3 year, 5 years, if you want to long it, this is a good opportunity for a buy and hold entry, or if you're dollar cost averaging. And then also, if you're looking to swing trade it on some short terms, calls and some buying of the stock are also looking up. So 1 hour all the way through 1 month are pointing up for Simon. So some good opportunities for day trades, swing trades, and some investment on Simon if you want some real estate exposure. That brings up another great opportunity. So if you want to invest in real estate, but don't necessarily have the capital to develop or buy rental properties, et cetera, and you want some real estate exposure in your investment portfolio, you can buy real estate stocks, or you can buy REITs, real estate investment trusts, that give you exposure to real estate, have you diversify from equities, from options, from futures, et cetera, and you have the opportunity to get some real estate exposure and make money on real estate without actually having to go through the actual physical development process. All right, we just got stopped out on our gasoline trade for about $600, $660 of profit. Wow, now we're net profitable $667 with only our first 2 trades of the day in the futures market, and the market has only been open for 1 hour and 4 minutes. So I don't know what you do for your real job, your regular job, but I promise you, if you make $667 an hour, you are working harder than us clicking these buttons.
I love it. I love it. I wanted to say really quickly 2 things. One, the link to Wall Street Academy is
pinned in the comments.
No, actually not. Yeah, it's in the description right now. They're going to be dropping the link in the chat in a second. But if you would like to join Wall Street Academy, we teach all the things. If everything that we're saying sounds like gibberish, then go ahead there. Wealth Demystified members, we'll actually be sending you guys access later today. But if you're completely new to this, you can join Wall Street Academy. Actually, we'll be teaching a class tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. I was going to say something else. Oh, really quickly for Novo Nordisk, I just got stopped out. So I wanted to share with you guys the results of that trade. So I got in yesterday. I only had 5 contracts. Got in yesterday for $4.85. Okay. Per option, and we sold them for $8.35.
Hey.
So nice little gain there. So I locked in about $1,700 or $1,800 profit.
Nice.
Which is really good. And as you can see, Novo Nordisk is starting to fall. See, it's currently trading at $6.53, the option. And I was able to get out at $8.35. So I had my stop set. I had it stopped set to go ahead and trigger at 8:35 if it fell there. So very, very good. I love when the things work, right? When you don't have to sit here and watch. I was going to say something else. I think that was it. Answer was asking, how do you get your algo? I think she meant how does she get our algo?
Yeah, so I create, well, the new algos, the old algos, the OGs probably already have, depending on what program you're in. The new algos that I'm creating won't be released probably for another 2 to 4 weeks. That's what you see us trading off of right now, are the new algorithms. So I know a lot of the community has been literally blowing my DMs up, like, when are those new algos coming? So patiently, we will release them pretty soon. And we're gonna release them first to the Wall Street Academy program for sale. They are a separate purchase, okay, to get the algorithms. You'll be able to get just the signals, or you'll be able to get the fully autonomous algorithm that actually trades for you, okay? So those things are coming to the Wall Street Academy, and then we will release them to the broader community on a brand new website, all right? When it comes to what the algos are, we teach a good amount of that in Wall Street Academy, how to do that manually, okay? Excuse me. So that is what you learn in Wall Street Academy. So the Discord community is absolutely free for anybody. Anybody could join. You could scan the QR code or click the link in the description of this show. You could join the Discord community 100% free. Wall Street Academy is a fee that you have to pay for, but we do have a 50% off special going on right now. So you guys can scan that QR code and actually get in there and learn. Once you learn, we want you to learn how to do these things first, even before you get the algorithms, because once you learn, you cannot unlearn. And once you learn, no one can take them from you. And then you can add tools that can increase your productivity and increase your edge, right? So that's what we want. We want you guys to be educated and informed and be able to learn these things, earn and make money off of these things, and then return that knowledge and game to your family so that your future generations can be better off. All right. So the short answer, the new algos are coming probably in the next 2 to 4 weeks. I would like to get them out before, let's call it Valentine's Day, before February 15th. They are in the final stages of approval. And I will release them to the family first, like my actual family, my wife and family and friends and network. Then we're going to release them to the Wall Street Academy family, and then we're going to release them to the public for purchase. Okay. Question. The new algos will work on NinjaTrader for futures and TradingView, where you could trade it on stocks, bonds, futures, Forex, and crypto. You can get the signals from you can get the signals from TradingView for options, but you will have to go and execute them on a different platform. Okay. I don't want to mispronounce your name. 𝐚𝐥𝐥, I think, says, how much will it be so I can start saving now? They will be affordable. Let's just say that. It'll be relatively affordable. I will not charge you what I had to pay for development to get those done, but they will be affordable. Okay. We're not trying to, kill everybody's pockets. We want you guys to earn and make money off of them so we can also brag on you. So they will be relatively affordable. They will be at or cheaper than the past algos that we've put out. So they will not be more expensive than any algo. I think the highest algo we've ever sold was $1,000 a month, but people were literally making so much. Oh my gosh. Like, is Jeff in here? Jeff probably up about 100 bands for January alone, all the wins he'd been posting. But they will be at or less than any of the current algos. They will not be over $1,000 a month, and they will not be over $12,000 for the year. They will be cheaper than that. I can't set the price because we're not done with the development, so I don't really know actually how much I've paid to really develop the entire thing. I usually make the prices based off of what the final execution price is and work downward from there to make it affordable for everybody, okay? When is the Academy available to me? Dominique?
Yeah, Ms. Suzanne. Yeah, so, what's it called? Wealth Demystified members. Give us like a couple hours. They're gathering everyone because they have to add you guys. Unfortunately, they add you manually to the Wall Street Academy, which has been the delay. So I promise you guys will all get the link before 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today, okay?
Yes.
Especially Ms. Suzanne. But yes, our Wealth Demystified members who are annual VIP and Mastermind, you will get access today, okay? Because we do have a live class tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time that I am teaching.
Yeah, and that access for the groups that she just mentioned is free, no additional charge currently. And for once we get everybody in the money school and FD, WD family settled, then everybody outward from that, it is a separate fee. Wall Street
Carla said, I was in Wealth Demystified, but if you're not now,
yes, you got to be currently updated.
A current annual member, or you could just join Wall Street Academy straight up, okay? But if you were a part of something in the past, that has nothing to do with right now, all right? Okay. People be like, oh, I did go to school with you, elementary, but that don't right now. Okay.
Yes. Okay, so 1042, let's look at some analysis. So if you guys have anything you guys want us to analyze in real time.
What about this question Letitia sent? I couldn't quite make it out.
Let's see, Letitia. When looking at signals in 5-minute, 1 hour, 2 hour chart, does that mean buy or sell, for example, 9:05, 10? Yes, so whatever chart time frame you are looking at, that's the new bar of that is when you would probably enter into that trade. So for an example, if you are looking at the 5-minute chart and that's what you're using to do your analysis and make your entry and exit decisions, then you should wait for that new bar. So a bar is a candlestick. Those words are synonymous, okay? And you could be looking at a 1 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour, 1 day, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And those are time based. So each one of those candlesticks are time. All right. And those are things that we teach in the Wall Street Academy, right? So, but just giving you some free game there. Yes. Different people trade off of different charts and different time frames, et cetera, et cetera. We try to keep it simple in here to do less teaching and more trading so people can run up the bag and actually make money. And look, this show is free. We giving out free game. You could literally potentially take some of the trades that we're doing and use that money to pay for the course so you can actually get in and the market will have paid you to go learn, right? So you could take that approach. Or you could just bet on yourself, take the course, learn the stuff, and trade alongside of us, right? Trading and investing is personal, and you are making your own decisions, but you'll literally be able to know and understand what we're saying. Come back every day, watch it, learn, hear the words, see how we're doing these things every day in real time, see the other people in the comments talking and showing how much they're winning and or losing, because you don't win every trade.
I already told y'all,
risk management.
I'm down today. But I think what you said is important, right? It's the repetition of hearing it. I know many of you guys know I started doing this when I was 16. I'm 39 now, which is so crazy. I turned 39 last week. Thank you very much. But the one thing that helped me so much when I was young 16, Dominique, was because I didn't have anyone to teach me. I just had to keep hearing it. And in my case, reading Wall Street Journal and getting Wall Street Journal and listening to the news and just reading and really all we had was reading. We ain't on YouTube or nothing. But the repetition of seeing it every day, I started to get more and more and more comfortable. And obviously I ended up working in that profession and then just hearing everything every day. And so I love that we've kind of shortened that learning curve for many of you, but just the value of even listening to this show every day. And one of the things I love is when our students come in brand new, ain't never heard none of this in their entire life, and you see them in the chat and they're like, well, I am in this option or I'm in this Forex trade, and they know what we're talking about. And literally a month ago, they were like, many of you who may be like, this sounds like Chinese, what the hell are y'all talking about, right? And now they're like, okay, I'm up, my stop loss is set, and I love just to see that growth in
that
them.
light bulb going.
Yes, it's man, that's why we do this for real.
Absolutely,
so,
absolutely. And congratulations to everybody that bet on yourself, bet on you learning a new skill set and taking control of your financial future. All right, Tony, what up, Tone? Tone says, what are your thoughts on Lucid? Okay, so let's go do a real live analysis on Lucid for Tony. Okay. All right. Let's go to Lucid.
Lucid Motors, right?
Lucid Motors, another EV company trying to battle it out with Tesla. So for those of you guys who are not familiar with Lucid, Lucid is another EV company. It went public in September of 2020 for $10. It got up to $64 and has currently been in a sell side trade on the monthly chart since March of 2022 and is now trading at $3.61. Okay, so on the longer term, if you are thinking Lucid will be around to compete with Tesla, maybe this is a good entry point for 1 year, 3 year, 5 years from now, or a leap if you are long term on Lucid. If you are looking to trade 1 year or shorter, I would start stepping down into the shorter time frames. So on the 1 week, it's also in a sale, and that came in December 26th, although it is starting to get some support. So we may see some support on the shorter time frames around that $3.22 mark, okay? The 1 day is in a buy signal, all right? So again, I just called that support out around that $3 mark. And the 2 hour is in a strong buy signal. So if I'm looking to swing trade 7 to 14 days, I could potentially be in a buy side trade and or a call option or even 30, 60, 90 days out call option, or even a leap at a 1 year minimum, right? And on the 1 hour, if I'm looking to day trade, it did just get some quality support around that $3. I'm sorry, $3.52. So if I'm looking to day trade Lucid, I'm seeing some quality support around this $3 mark. Okay, so I would be comfortable with getting in on the buy side here, looking to swing trade it and hold it for long term. If I'm looking to swing trade it for longer, I would be looking at call options 30, 60, 90 days out. If I'm long on it for 1 year or longer, this will be a good buy side entry in the $3 mark because it did go up to $64 one time. And if I'm I can also get some leap call options on that, Tony. So that would be my analysis on Lucid for Tony. All right, Mina says, how do I go about the stop loss, please? You join the Wall Street Academy. That part. And we will teach you step by step.
We have how-to videos that show you exactly how to do just that.
Everything that we're talking about.
So one thing just came through. I want to get your thoughts on this, and I want to get your thoughts, YouTube people watching, viewers. So Charmaine said, I want to be in a live class that teaches me options and investing. Well, obviously we have our online courses and things like that. Would you be interested, because we haven't done this in a long time, in a in-person class where you can sit down in front of us and we literally will teach you all this stuff over a day or so? If you're interested in I'm an in-person learning experience type of person myself. If you are interested in a in-person sit down, let's go over this together.
Like a retreat.
Like a retreat. Yeah. Let me know. Yes, I need give me a couple yeses. We need at least 10 yeses to know that y'all are down. Because if so, we can definitely make that happen. I think there's so much value. Okay, we getting some yeses. All right. Let me tell y'all something. You know what? We might have to drop. That's what we're going to do. Tomorrow, we're going to share y'all the video from the last retreat. Now, y'all know we did some retreats separately during our separate times. But to that retreat that we did together.
In Mexico?
Next level. I was pregnant, but it was still so lit.
Yes.
I'm talking fireworks, fire dancers,
dinner parties,
learning in the morning,
pool parties.
We had a tally of how much money people was making every single day.
Yeah, we had a live ticker of how much people
to do that again, but not be pregnant. So, all right, we're getting a lot of yeses. So let's see. Let me hit up my chief of staff, Diana, and be like, when can we get this in-person money matrix, money school, FBWD?
Yeah, bring out the reunion tour.
Yes, the reunion tour.
The reunion
I love
tour.
it. I love it. Tony Spike. Yes, I love it. I love it. Charmaine said, how much for current WD members? Girl, we just came up with the idea. No, I don't have a price for you yet.
Yeah,
but Charmaine, I don't have a price. I just came up with the idea, but you just inspired it, so you're gonna get in. I don't know. Can Charmaine go for free? Maybe she came up with the idea. We'll talk about it. But everyone's saying they're in. But Charmaine, just a reminder for anyone that is a Wealth Demystified member, if you are an annual subscriber, not a 6-month subscriber, not a month-to-month, if you are an annual subscriber, a VIP subscriber, or if you are in my mastermind with me, you are going to get access to the Wall Street Academy for free. You'll get an email today by 5 p.m. If you are not annual VIP or mastermind, you have to join Wall Street Academy straight up. Okay. All right. So that is that. So we got a lot of people saying that they are in. So we're going to try to see if we can come up with a lovely in-person learning experience.
When would you want to do it?
I don't know.
It's already February 1st is tomorrow, y'all. So let's just take a break.
But
January 2024 just started.
I know.
And it's over.
I just turned 39.
Today is the last day.
So now we're already planning for my 40th.
Yeah, 40, we definitely gonna do it big.
I know, but I just turned 39 last month.
Yeah. Literally.
Literally. So the retreat, okay, Jackie said, take the retreat to Jamaica so I can see the fam while I'm learning, okay?
Carla says 50% discount. Yes, Wall Street Academy, scan that code. The 50% discount is available. I think the code is Money Matrix. Don't quote me. It's on there.
But click the link. The 50% discount is still in effect. Okay. Angela said Dallas. We think it's somewhere kind of like, either exotic or snowy. That's the mood we in.
Yeah. So we're gonna do either island vibes or we're gonna do mountain snow retreat vibes. If you want mountain ski retreat vibes, drop snow in the chat. If you want island beach vibes, drop beach in the chat. And we'll let the community vote on whether we do snow or beach. Snow or beach.
Island. We got one island.
Island for one. Okay.
Island. I'm with you. I think I need some island too.
I believe the 50% discount is still in effect. Yes, it is. Marty says Costa Rica retreat was fire. Yeah, Money School, we did Costa Rica last year. It was amazing for that retreat.
But we're going to share the retreat from that. We're going to share the video from the last TWT.
Yeah, we're going to show that tomorrow. It's kind of mixed. We got beach, snow, beach, snow, beach.
I'm always seeing beach.
Beach, snow. Oh, we got a bunch of
Maybe I'm just seeing what I want to see. I'm seeing more beaches.
I see more beaches for sure.
Oh, Miss Suzanne, your birthday is tomorrow.
Oh
happy
my
gosh. We got to do something for Miss Suzanne.
Happy birthday. Yeah, for the February babies.
Thank you, Johan.
Okay, so the market, as we can see,
definitely a beach. Okay, people definitely anybody trying to learn.
All right,
in the snow.
All right, lean towards beach. So we're gonna have to think that through. I mean, obviously, y'all know we love Costa Rica.
I will say this: one place that we do want to take y'all. Y'all know we spent the summer here. You may not know that, but we spent the summer here. Yeah. We found this amazing resort in Milan.
Was it Milan?
At the JW, the one you pull up on a boat.
Oh, yo,
and we were like, yo, we gotta.
No. Venice.
I'm sorry, I'm hyped. Venice, and we're like, yo, we gotta bring our students to Venice. And it's like, you pull up, the only way to pull up is to arrive by a boat. Oh, we run over time. The only way to arrive is via boat, okay?
Yeah, it was fire.
This may not be this year, but we're like, we gotta bring everyone to Venice.
Yeah, so Venice amazing. In Italy, the whole city, you can only get everywhere by boat. And this joint literally feel like you just James Bond. You pull up the airport, go to the island, and everywhere is boat travel only. The taxis, the Ubers, the shuttles, everything is boat. So you had to take a boat. But this particular resort that we stayed in had its own island right off the main island. Insane. And you had to take this boat in there, and they had this customized driver. It was
crazy.
It was next level.
So Aging said TWT Mexico retreat was amazing. It was. I'm still hyped from it. Yes. All right, everyone. I think beaches. Yep. Odell said beach is winning. All right.
Yes. Okay. So winning. It is 10:55. It was about to be 10:55. So now we're going to transition into our
Keep It a Buck.
I was about to say beat the bell. Keep It a Buck segment.
We've been keeping it a buck the last 5 minutes.
Definitely keeping it a buck for sure. So our Keep It a Buck segment for today is everything happens for you, not to you. And this revelation occurred to me when I was 25 years old, so about 10 years ago. And It literally changed my
you're only
life.
35?
35. Yes, I'll be 36 in March. Okay.
I always forget that.
And it really changed my life because I used to always, I grew up in the hood. I went through a lot of different things growing up, and I was able to get out because of sports and education and things like that. And sometimes when difficult things would happen in my life, I would ask myself, why is this happening to me? Or why do these things keep happening to me? And then one day, just the spirit just was like, it's not happening to you. It's happening for you to become the person that you're destined to be.
So that you could be sitting here beside me today.
So if you think about everything that you've been through has helped you get to this place, good and or uncomfortable, has helped shape, make, and mold you to become the person you are today. So everything is happening for your greater good, right? So when you take that mindset and you shift it that this is not happening to me, this is happening for me, you also start to come down with a certain level of calm and peace because you're like, okay, this might be uncomfortable now, but it is shaping me and preparing me for the next level. Because I can't be doing level 9 stuff thinking I'm going to operate at level 10. So I have to be refined and I have to be purified through level 9 or the current level that you're at. And these things are happening for you so that you can operate at that next level in an excellent manner. So that's the keeping in the buck segment for today. Is everything is happening for you, not to you. Okay. So yes, that is the word for today. I said, come on, Dion, preach.
You better preach it.
Rennie, talking about yes. Hey, I know, and I also keep it a buck for myself. I gotta get back to them Discord DMs. I gotta catch up with y'all. Yesterday was family day. We went on a retreat. Not a retreat.
No, nobody retreat.
We went on the field trip for the baby. So I will catch up on those. Congratulations on the win. So the market is pretty narrow. A lot of sell inside pressure came in on the equities. If you got any of those signals, congratulations. We got paid off of the oil shorts and gasoline shorts. But that's really the only signals on the time frames of short and the algos that we have for today. And the news is pretty stagnant. Everybody's pretty stagnant waiting for the news at 2 o'clock. So I do believe there's going to be a lot of volume and volatility in the markets around the 2 o'clock, and that 3 o'clock power hour is looking like it's going to be a lot of power in that joint. So I'm excited to see what's going on for that. Obviously, stick to your rules. Trading and investing is personal. Dante says that was right on time. Okay,
Yay.
Love to hear it. Tiffany says, great word. Go ahead.
Thank you all so much for tuning. I mean, I know we have 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for tuning in today. I'm super, super excited. Please make sure that you subscribe. Please make sure that you share.
Turn on your notifications when you subscribe.
So there's like a little bell. Hit that little bell.
Hit the bell, turn on notifications because you'll get an email and a push notification directly to your phone every time we go live, and that will remind you.
Yep. So come and hang out with us every morning from 9 to 11 a.m. and share. Tell a friend to come and check us out. We're really excited to start sharing this show more. Miss Fa Divas had another great show in the books. I love it. I love it. Oh, Miss Rita, is that Miss Rita over there? I love it. So exciting. Thank you for your time. Thank you so much for all giving us your time and being here today. We do not take it lightly. As you can see, if you were with us from last week to this week, hopefully you can see that we're making tons of growth, tons of improvements. We want to give you guys a top-notch experience, just like if you're watching CNBC or any other major financial news network, but you're getting it from us, so it's a little bit better, all right?
Doing it for the culture. And good, shout out to the team, Odell and Boris working on the visuals, Julie and Athena on the graphics, and Marvin. So the team is working hard behind the scenes as well. Louie and Diana and Miss Deirdre and everybody. So thank you guys. The team is working hard. We're going to make this a great show. This is only our 7th episode. So it's only the 7th episode. We're going to continue to make it better. We're doing live analysis. People are making money. Congratulations. Drop your wins in the Discord. We will be in there. And then tonight, Dominique is teaching stock investing 101 tonight at 7 p.m. So be sure to tune into that and make sure that you guys have the information. Okay, we are here Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern to 11 a.m. Eastern. All right. Love, light, peace, wealth, great health and abundance to each of you all. Congratulations. And we did just get into a buy side trade at 11 o'clock on the dot for oil and gasoline. All right.
All right.
Peace.
Bye.